Hey there, flutes. I hope that everyone's doing well and staying healthy. Welcome to your newest video on flute. Okay, so today we're going to start out with our whole flute together. All right, we're not going to start with just the head joint. If you'd like to start with just the head joint, you are welcome to, but hopefully by now you guys are all able to find that sweet spot pretty quick. If you're ever trying to start getting a note out on your flute and you can't get a sound right away, that's when you want to go back to just the head joint, getting that sweet spot, getting a sound out, and then putting it back together. But hopefully you guys are getting better at each time finding that sweet spot, all right? Because that's our goal. All right, guys, we're going to start today with some long notes, some long tones, using our 3-note scale, right? So that is the B flat, the C, and then the D, switching all of them over, right? So we're going to play our 3-note scale with whole notes. So first, everyone show me a B flat fingers. Sounds like this. Please play that note with me. B flat. Awesome. So we're going to go from that to the C. Now everyone show me a C. Play a C with me. Good. And then switch over to D. Let's all play our D together. Awesome. So we just reviewed all 3 of those notes so that hopefully now we are ready to play that 3-note scale with whole notes. Here we go. B flat first. I'll give you a little pause between the notes so you can move your fingers. B flat. Whole note. 4 beats. 1, 2, together, and move your fingers to C. Ready, and move your fingers to D. Ready, and back to C. Ready, and back to B flat. Ready, and awesome. All right, so we're going to do that same 3-note scale, except now we're going to work on our tonguing. Remember, like a watermelon seed you're trying to spit out? We're going to play 4 quarter notes for each note of the scale now. So same scale, same pattern, just with 4 quarter notes. 1, 2, B flat, and move your fingers to C, and move your fingers, D, go. Back down to C, and B flat, and wonderful. Awesome, guys. So if you're having trouble getting your fingers in the right spot in time, that just means we really have to focus on practicing moving our fingers between those 3 notes, okay? And that is what we are going to work on next. So let's do a little review. So we'll start actually with our rhythms. All right, so I'll give you the rhythms and you tell me what they are. All right, what is this? That is a half note. How many beats does this get? 2. What is, we're going to mix them all up this time. What is this? That is, looks like a hat or a hole in the ground. Looks like a hole, so it's a whole rest. How many beats does that get? 4. What is this? Or it looks like this. For you guys, it normally looks like this. That is a quarter note. How many beats is that? 1. All right, what about this? Whole note, how many beats? 4. How about this? That is a quarter rest. How many beats? 1, and I forget which one I did. Which one is that? That is a half rest. How many beats? 2. Awesome. All right, good job. Now let's practice our notes. So I was able to get my flashcards this week, so I can actually use them and not my phone to do this. So I'm excited about that. All right, what note is this? That is, so remember, is it on a line or a space? So it's on a space, so just remember, space is face. And you always start with the bottom and count up. So F-A-C-E. So F-A-C. That's a C. So eventually I'll give you all a set of flashcards. And the flashcards that I made are nice because it says the note on one side, it gives you the answer, and it tells you the fingering. So these are really good to practice with. All right, you'll all get a set of these someday. What is this? So remember, every good bird does fly. Every good bird does. B. There's your fingering. How about this one? Every good bird. And it's got a flat sign, right? So B flat. Good. Okay. Let's try this. What is this? Ah! Wrong side. Sorry. I gave it away. What is this? This is a C. How about this? B flat. D. B flat. C. B flat. D. C. And one more. D. Okay, can you now pick up your flute, if you didn't have it in your hands already? I want you to now show me your fingerings for these notes. So I'm going to show you a card, and you're going to show me what your fingers have to do. Okay, so what do your fingers do for this? So there's a C. Show me your fingers. Should look like this. Pointer finger, pinky. Okay, how about this? Show me what your fingers do for B flat. Should look like this. Pointer finger, thumb, pointer finger, pinky. And then show me this, fingers for this. D should look like this. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Pinky up, thumb down. Right. Okay, so hopefully we're getting better at those notes and that we're continuing to practice our fingers. It's so important for flute that we really work hard on getting those 3 notes really solid. All right, awesome. If you need to go back and review some of those fingerings and practice them, or you want to just go back and forth between a few, awesome. Go ahead and do that. And when you're ready to play a song together in the book, we're going to play a song. So page 7, we're going to do a review song first, and then we'll do a new song. Okay, so our review song today is on page 7, number 1.15. Here we go. So hopefully at home you took a pencil and you draw it in those bar lines. Or you already did draw them in. So if you did not, please pause the video, go ahead, draw in the bar lines at home, and then it'll make it much easier to play this. All right, when you're ready to play it, we're going to, hopefully you were working on this one last week, so we're going to go straight through it. Don't forget at the end of the song, it's got those 2 dots, which are called a what sign? A repeat sign, so we're going to repeat it back to the beginning. So please first show me your fingers for D. Thumb, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? And then we're going to the B flat next. Here we go. Let's go nice and slow all the way through this song. Try to stay with me and play with me. 1, 2, D, and repeat. Back to D. Fingers ready? Sing up nice and tall, feet flat on the ground. Ready? D, and awesome. Cool, guys. Hopefully you were able to play that with me and stay with me. If you felt like it was too fast or you weren't quite ready for it, that is okay. Go back and work on last week's video more, okay? Focus more on that one until you get really solid. The further we get into this book, the more often they're going to expect you to be able to switch fingers for different notes. So we'd have to be really confident and feel good about those notes before we go on. All right, so if you don't quite feel like you're ready to have to switch these fingers as fast, that's okay. Go back and work on some of those other videos first and work on these songs on page 7. Focus on that first. All right, feel really good about that. And then once you do feel good about it, then you'll be ready to go on, all right? And you'll have such a better foundation to your flute playing when you do that. All right, so I'm going to turn the page. And if you're ready to turn the page with me, awesome. We are going to continue on. Our new song for today is number 1.16 on page 8, A Clair de la Lune. It looks like this. A Clair de la Lune right here. All right. So we'll do this as our new song for today. Just this one. All right. So first thing we're going to do, flutes, is we're going to go through it and air band it. So let's just practice that. Here we go. So can you say these with me and show me your fingers? I'm just going to say the first 2 measures and then you say the rest by yourself as we go through it together. Here we go. Say these with me. Show me your fingers starting on the B flat. A Clair de la Lune. Here we go. Ready? And B flat, B flat, B flat, C, D, C. Now you say it. Two, three, four. Good. At the end of this song, it has the 2 dots, and those are called what sign? Repeat sign. Awesome. Okay, so how about we now focus on just one measure that's tricky in here. So this whole song is only 4 measures, right? It has a total of 4 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about we all find the 3rd measure? That one looks pretty tricky, right? I think out of all of them, that one's probably the trickiest because it uses all 3 notes. So find measure 3. 1, 2, 3. So this is the second to last measure. And we're going to just air band that measure by itself. So show me your B flat. So we've got B flat. Next is D. And then C, C. Good. Do that again. B flat. B flat. Next is D. And then C, C. One more time. B flat. B flat. Next is D. And then C, C. Okay, now we're going to play just that measure. B flat first. Play it with me. Ready? And B, C. Good. Do that again. B flat. As soon as you finish playing the note, that's when you move your fingers to the next note. One more time. B flat. Awesome. Okay, guys, we're going to go back and now we're going to actually try playing the song. If you'd like to pause the video and air band more or just focus in on other measures, air band it and then play it by itself 3 times in a row, that'd be great. Do that right now. And then when you're ready to play the whole thing together, go ahead and push play. All right, from the beginning, we're going to take the repeat at the end. So fingers ready. A Clair de la Lune. Starting on our B flat. Here we go. Ready? Go. So guys, I want you to practice that song this week especially. Go back and work on some of those old songs from page 7, but really focus on that new one, A Clair de la Lune, and work on it slowly, work on it in little tiny chunks, and then try to be able to play it with me how we just played it, okay? So rewind the video, go back, play it multiple times, all right, so that you can try to stay with me. And remember, if you can't, then that's okay. It just means you just have to focus in on really working on the little measures of it, take it apart into little chunks, work on little tiny sections of it, airband it, play just a measure by itself, and then put it back together, all right? And that'll definitely help. All right, guys, I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.